All fell silent.
Captain is waiting for you.
What is it? Report received and saved. Proceed.
Is that the reactor report? Only 5 days left. We're in the middle of a war, and most of the crew is dead. We need to fix the boat. We need to return home. I know Sharon's had a mental breakdown back there. And you just left her there. You should have pushed her to get it together and do her I expect quick, rational thinking from you, because you'll have to deal with a lot of issues on the spot. Because now, you're my first mate. That means you should look after the crew when I can't. Now take your post. Go to the bridge for a briefing.
Today at 2:37, we experienced a powerful EM strike that could have been caused by a thermonuclear explosion. Short circuits and system failures were recorded throughout the boat. Reactor cooling systems experienced heavy damage. We have only 5 days until a core meltdown. It is a war, and we are in the middle of it, stranded without communications while the enemy is hunting us down. But we have a job to do. Everyone still alive was assigned to crucial posts and received new responsibilities. Doctor and Communications Officer, Kelly. Navigation Officer, Zach. Chief Engineer, Sharon. Michael, Head of Logistics and Supplies. The sonar operator also serves as my first mate and assigns daily tasks. I expect a full damage report from the technical and weapons departments. We must always be ready to engage a potential enemy. We have to survive this. So rest for now, and prepare for the next shift. Dismissed.
So, you're our first mate now, and it's your job to assign the tasks for all of us. Sharon, what can you tell us about the state of the boat?
I'm not sure.
You're the chief engineer. You should always have a precise...
Yes, ma'am.
The way to engineering is clear, but the rest of the storage room is blocked. We should open it up and get access to the kitchen.
We can use emergency rations for now.
It will do for now, but proper food, that's what we really need.
The captain said to open the pump room first, so we can reach the other compartments. This should be our priority. Are you sure you don't have any questions? We can suggest the task we want to do first. Consider carefully what resources each task requires and how useful it will be to us. Awaiting your orders, then. Use the console.
Yes? Saved. Now proceed with your task.
You didn't assign anyone to the pump room. It's crucial we open that section. I'll make sure the captain knows, and ask Sharon to take a second shift to finish it. You shouldn't ignore important tasks. A full review of the engineering quarters is complete. The report is now stored in the and the mermaid figurine. It's set up in the officers' quarters. Now, we got some spare time. You'll find the crew in the officers' quarters. Zach's even fixed that old dartboard. No one's used it in ages. When you're ready to move on, report to the captain. I don't get it. It's risky. We have spare time to follow proper procedures.
Only 4 days left. We need to gain access to the reactor control system quickly.
But your plan? The pressure is too high. Some pipes may burst and we risk sinking.
This section must be opened. If we check everything 10 times, it might be too late.
What do you think, First Mate? Should we risk the integrity of our systems? Or follow proper and safe procedures?
Yes, thank you.
That's on you, then.
War. How can we manage? There's only 6 of us. He knew every wire here. But what can I do? Yeah, you're right. The whole... Now every one of us is supposed to do way more. You're First Mate now. I haven't slept yet. That reactor, I need to figure out how to stop the meltdown. And arguing with Kelly is only slowing me down.
The best we can do now is to try reaching home and fixing the reactor. We need to follow procedures and gain access to the control room first. Then we assess the problem and establish potential solutions. You're First Mate now, you tell me. We're lucky to have survived this, so do your duty. For those who got left behind the bulkheads.
Ah, how are you, kid? You got false legs. So many people there, and only you managed to escape. Maybe it's a war, maybe something worse. With no comms, we can't say for sure. And if we can't say for sure, we should follow the orders, right? And what if I waited a little longer? No, can't think about it. We could all have been dead by now.
We only got 4 days left, and we totally lost our navigation and comms. I hope the mainframe can help us fix it. First of all, we need to understand what is really happening. And then we figure out how to add more coolant or reduce the pressure. At least I hope it will work. She definitely knows this boat. Maybe she's not as great as our old chief engineer, but she is on the right track.
We need to leave this area. Are we ready to move? We only have 4 days to establish contact with the Navy. We need to send them everything we've been able to find about this war. If only we had more people. We can request more manpower if we contact the Navy. Help Kelly find a way home. Go to the sonar station. We're pretty exposed here, and there are several contacts around us. We need to find a way out. Take your post at the sonar, and plan a route out of this area.
We've pulled away from our Phantom, but it's not time to rest yet. We need to reach friendly waters and send all the data back home. We can't fix our heading. The ocean floor has changed drastically. And there are plenty of natural hazards and strange contacts out there. We must avoid them and make it home.
We're using our relative motion as a frame of reference. It's not very precise, but at least we're heading south.
There's no signal from the satellites, and our communication drone isn't available, but I doubt it would help anyway. The aurora has poisoned the sky.
The sonar will show you nearby contacts and the ocean floor. Analyze as many contacts as you can. It'll help us keep clear of the enemy and avoid damage.
Shit. Staying hidden and finding our way home at the same time? Sounds like a tall order.
Well, if you want to get home, what choice do we have?
Everyone, prepare to move and follow the route the XO plots for us. Let's find some landmass. It'll be our clue to the way home. Good luck.
You need to plan a safe route for our sub. Locate and analyze contacts. It should reveal danger. Analyze at least 3 contacts, and I will unlock the route planner for you. I've unlocked the route planner for you. Open it whenever you're ready to leave this area. We need to reach the escape point through the rough terrain while avoiding the danger zones. Once the route is set, press start and the sub will begin moving. We can take damage while moving. Danger zones raise that risk, so plan the route carefully.
Now that we have our heading, let's deal with the reactor. Only 4 days until a meltdown. What's our status on that front?
The pumps still aren't open. The first mate decided they were more
So we can't reach the technical corridor, is that it?
I took it upon myself and sent Sharon and Michael to handle it right away.
Perhaps I should have promoted you to XO, but the choice is made.
What other way? The pumps are the most crucial. This isn't even up for discussion.
We need to open the technical corridor and gain access to the reactor. I expect you to understand our needs and carry out that order. If you fail to perform your duty, you will be replaced. Understood? I'm counting on you, but one more failure, and you'll be replaced. Now go and help Sharon and Michael.
Hey, I'm stuck here! This pipe just broke on me! Redirect the pressure quickly. Find the control panel. It should be near the stair. Damn. Come on. Reconnect the conduit so I can reach that pipe. Dang! She told me it would be safe, so and it exploded in my face. Damn pressure surged and blew up the pipe. She's by the air duct, at the engineering. Well, she should have been here to help me.
I'm not worthy, right? I've made a mistake. In such a rush. I thought he's gonna be fine, right? The pipe is secure, but I just can't go there. I'm still shaky. Please, check it out. Something's jamming the hatch. We gotta fix it. There was a fire, so air quality is non-existent. Some leaks, and dead bodies. Go through the analytics room to the technical corridor. The hatch in question will be there. Find a way to unlock it.
You're in shock. I'll get you some sedatives. Stay still, and you'll finally have a good night's sleep.
I like your eyes. You shouldn't come here. You shouldn't sleep. The clock is tick-tock, tick. You are too close. Your dreams are his now. I'm just a boy. Fine. And don't look beyond that door.
You're awake. I hope you had some good sleep. No one really rested after the accident. It was Timmy. He didn't look like that section was filled with water. How could he possibly be alive? I don't get it. He lost part of his head. Probably caused by some something grew on it. Looked like corals. Yes, Kelly asked me to watch over you. And you seem fine to me. And one more thing from Kelly. She's handed out sleeping pills. Take them before you go to sleep next time. And you'll actually... Everyone's waiting for you on the bridge now. We need to keep fixing the boat. See you.
You're awake, finally. So, Michael told you about Timmy? We put him in the radio room. There's no other space and no medical bay left.
I say we clear out the library and use the shelves as bunks. I'll take care of this room.
I'll help you with that.
Sharon's busy with the technical room, and I'm opening the research compartment now. But all that is a double shift. Right now, pick the priority tasks for us.
Now that the pumps and the technical corridor are open, we have access to life support and other systems. We can open more rooms or improve the submarine systems.
Maybe we can open the mess hall, too.
You want a big kitchen?
It's not about the kitchen. Many of the crew were in there. Maybe someone's still...
It's personal, isn't it? It's about her.
Don't start.
There's a medical room by the mess hall. I could use it to restore the crew's energy more efficiently.
But with the pumps open, we can upgrade the sub and unlock the torpedo room. If we can launch torpedoes, we can fight those monsters.
That's all well and good, but our priority stays the same. Now we need to work out how to open the reactor room. Once we do, we can figure out what's happening with the reactor. It's all for now.
Hey, I just wanted to thank you for opening the mess hole. I found her. My wife. She was in there. On the boat she loved more than the life. I'll try to make her sacrifice count. Thank you again.
She was a true patriot. The mess hall was badly fire damaged, but the medical room is in good condition. Now, we can use it to prepare medicine for the crew. The storage room has been checked. Notes and observations are now stored. The jukebox was in good shape. It's set up in the officers' quarters. You can probably hear it already. Nothing unusual turned up in the technical compartment. The report has been filed in the mainframe database. The little fish from the locker is fine. We've set up an aquarium for it in the officers' quarters. The pumps room investigation is complete. All findings have been saved to the mainframe. That talking fish, you should know I was against keeping it. We have some time to rest now. After that, report to the captain to continue.
You know, when I signed the contract, the officer told me,
Boy, you have an ideal height for a submarine. You can...
and now, looking at you, I suppose they picked you to push me into the tightest holes and crevices. Get it?
Are you lost or something? Go bother someone else. I'm not in the mood. Just go. Zach's a good guy, but his jokes... Now is not the best time.
Don't you think that's the wrong angle for a problem? The mainframe hates that kind of overrides. Let me get my tools and do it manually.
No, it should work. If you try messing with manual settings, the mainframe can completely cut off the flow.
Well, then we can try.
Thanks. I'm sure I can handle it myself.
Okay, then.
Damn pressure. Can't figure out why it's rising. Chief Engineer, he was a role model for everyone. He knew so much. Gosh, all of them are just left there. What should I do? I need access to the control room to understand what happened. And then we can come up with a plan. Because right now, it could be anything.
Getting ready for the shift too? I can't believe this sub is still holding up after what happened yesterday. His brain, I can't look at him for too long. And Kelly says he's functionally dead, and I know she's technically right. Yet there he is, alive. I really wanted to talk to the crew, calm them down a bit. I read about it in some psych book, but putting it into practice is tricky.
Hope you slept well. I'll get everyone those sleeping pills, but I'm not sure it'll make much difference. I took them last night too, but they barely helped. What about you? How do you feel? Me too. There was some huge stair and a door. It felt like someone was watching me. Seems like your subconscious is trying to justify your insomnia. Please get some rest tonight. Must be a critical level of stress if you have such dreams.
Captain speaking. Report saved. Return to your task.
If you're done working, we need to move before our location is discovered. Is the crew ready? We're near a huge rift. It could make a good hiding spot. Go to the sonar and plot a route to bring the sub closer to that rift.
There's a huge rift right in front of us, and it looks like several contacts are close by. If I'm right, this rift was carved by the enemy's weapon. Follow it, and we'll understand what happened. I've been going over the reports and analyzing the data. An EMP attack. A saboteur breaking into the gun safe. Being stalked by phantoms. And now, this algae. Seems like some kind of bioweapon. We were the target right from the start. Now, we should give them a fight.
I need more data. Analyze more contacts around us so I can figure out what we're dealing with.
The torpedo section isn't too badly damaged, so we can open it up. Now that the pumps are open, it shouldn't be too hard.
Before the Aurora began, we recovered an artifact from one of the wrecks our science department was studying. The mainframe began analyzing it, and with every mystery we solve, we learn
that rift we found could lead us to their base. And we must seize the chance to learn more about our enemy. But first, we must reach that rift safely.
It looks like a metal disc engraved with a sea creature. The sort of things. But its atomic structure is the fascinating part. Apply different resonance frequencies, and it reveals the information stored. The mainframe is helping decipher that information right now.
I had to be sure it was connected to this phantom and our enemy. But everything points to it being part of this attack. Let's find out more about our enemy. Prepare to move the submarine. Start at your discretion.
We're near a huge rift. The route planner is already available. Use it at your own discretion. can't grow that fast.
What happened? Where's Timmy?
I don't know. Probably somewhere on the lower decks.
That Timmy. He's a disruption. Come to my quarters. I have another task for you.
Timmy's a safety hazard now. He's infected with that strange algae. Take care of that mess. And if he shows any signs of aggression, shoot him on the spot. This is my personal handgun. Be careful with it. Exactly. As my first mate, you're the perfect candidate. We have to find the enemy and understand our position.
Remember, this is not a human. It's not thinking anymore. And it could shoot it. And let me perform an autopsy of that algae.
Something urgent? Saved. Now proceed with your task.
I warned them. I told them we should lock him up, even if he wasn't able to walk by himself. Please, be careful.
We'll be here to cut him off near the hatches. Just lure him here, and don't be a hero.
Hey, I know you're all afraid of him, but try to be reasonable. Kelly says he's not a human, but I feel like it could still be Timmy. I'll lock him up. I'll keep an eye on him. Please, give him a chance. Okay, let me open the hatch for you. They could have cured him, put a patch in his skull, and now he doesn't have a chance. Just go already.
I'll rest a bit and then begin the autopsy. These algae turned out to be much... I've never seen anything capable of taking control of multicellular organisms with more developed nervous system. Now we have a chance to understand what we're dealing with. You've had a rough day. Try to get some rest now.
And what if this happens to us? Will you shoot us too? And what if this happens to us? Will you shoot us too?
Timmy's dead. Look, I know you're making very hard choices. And now our safety is on you too. I wanted to give you this. I had some psychology classes, and we were advised to keep a diary when stressed. This should help you ease the burden. Take it. Try writing something down today. Maybe it'll help you sleep.
Oh, hi. Good. You didn't. Don't take those pills. When you sleep, he goes into... You might even think he's good. No. Just a boy. I told you. I want you to see the story and understand who you really are. You shouldn't ask me that. Ask yours. Now. The clock's still. Bye.
We need to find a way to fight this algae before it overwhelms the boat. And our immune systems. I've done a preliminary autopsy on Timmy, and the results aren't good for us. The algae fights for the survival of its host, and its target is our...
Can we make a cure?
I have some ideas, but I need more time and data. Let's open and investigate more.
You just want to cut more of us open, don't you?
It's all to keep us safe. I keep telling you, it wasn't Timmy. It attaches to the walls and is very hard to cut away, but it doesn't damage the electronics too badly. It avoids anything electrified, so we're not in any immediate danger. Not yet. Our immune systems destroy these cells. But it takes a toll on the liver and kidneys. You may feel more exhausted. I'm still researching. I've moved all the bodies to the research room, so that area is a biohazard and off-limits to you. Timmy is a perfect example of what this algae does to a dead body. So, don't die, or this algae will eat you from the inside. But first, we have to find a way to clear it, or it'll spread across the whole boat. The technical compartment with the reactor is already full of it. And I expect the additional stairway and the ICBMs are off limits too. There's a great deal of it there. We should be careful. And not panic. I take every precaution and test myself constantly. I will find a way to stop this disease. The algae rapidly mimic dead cells. In some bodies, it keeps basic functions running. So, they're better preserved. Some algae cells become blood, and others become organ tissue.
Hey, can I say something too? The technical room's open now, so I can restore our communication drone. It'll let us contact other ships and find out what happened to everyone else. There are plenty of vessels out there. Maybe someone can share what they know. Having a way to reach others is a good thing. The drone stays wired to the sub and raises the radio antenna to reach other ships. With it, we can stay stealthy and still talk to other ships.
We have to find a way into the reactor room. So assign the right jobs to everyone.
We've lost the drone. The task has failed.
It's all for now. In normal times, I would have ordered an emergency quarantine to stop but cleansing everyone of the algae isn't enough now. We have to take the fight to the end, so we must keep doing our tasks.
The communication drone is ready. It needs some power, but now you can contact other ships. You can access it through the Sonar Actions menu. Finally, we have a link to the outs-
Be very cautious with communication. We can't let the enemy discover our position. The mess hall has been thoroughly examined. Notes have been added to the... We've installed the coffee machine from there in the officers' quarters. Now we can rest a bit, and then move to the next location. Report to the captain when you're ready.
I can fix it. I just need time in the control room. I can bring the pressure down.
Or we shut it down. Switch to diesels and stop betting the whole boat on a maybe.
Diesels won't get us home. We'd be a coffin.
Better a slow coffin than a fast grave. I've buried enough people this week.
You think I don't know that? It's my reactor now. My mistake if it goes boom. Let me try.
All right, kid. But the second it turns, we pull the plug. Deal?
Deal. And thank you, I guess.
You shot that child yesterday. Hope you slept well. Don't worry, first mate. When I break quietly. I'm empty now. That anger I had, it almost vanished. You did what the captain ordered. That's not the same as right. But you're not a monster, I hope.
I'm almost there. Just need to convince the mainframe that I'm not a dum-dum, and it'll work. It's not like some LLM or something. It's a military-grade analytical complex. So it's full of safeguards and protocols. And I need to dig deep into it. I'm thinking about him all the time. What would he say about this coupling? Am I doing everything right? This is so hard.
Sharon puts so much on herself. She should rest more and trust us with some tasks. Hey, I'm still kind of fresh out the academy, you know. She's my superior by rank and knowledge. I better stick to my job. Nope. Damn insomnia. Just laid there, staring and almost hearing others' voices, trying to remember their faces.
received and saved. Proceed.
Thank you for listening to me. A clean specimen beats a walking hazard. Don't give me that look. So, this algae is some unknown biological mutation. Radiation will help, most likely. Clean, controllable. I'll have the numbers by morning. Of course I do. A dead child is a terrible... Crying about it won't stop the next one. You've worked beside Sharon now. I need an honest assessment. Is she stable enough to work with the reactor? She hides things. If there's a weakness, I'd rather know before it kills us all. Oh, what a display of loyalty. Sweet. I just hope that loyalty holds when the pressure comes. Fine. Keep your little secrets. But if she cracks in that reactor, it's on your report, not m- I'll draw my own conclusions then. As I usually do anyway.
We're stalled. It's not safe here. We need to move soon. Is everyone ready? Something that wants this boat dead. The details are Kelly's responsibility, not yours. Keep this crew focused on the target. On a boat this fragile, a single unknown is a threat to all. This rift is a mess. Too many strange contacts around. We need to keep clear of them. Take your post at the sonar and find a route that avoids these contacts.
Captain speaking. Report received and saved. Proceed. We're deep inside the rift now, and navigating here won't be easy. The sensors show a lot of debris and wreckage. We're also picking up traces of radio waves. We need to investigate, and then push deeper into the rift.
Torpedoes are still offline. On the next work shift, open that compartment so we can return fire.
And what do you think they'll tell us? Hello, we fried your electronics and released a biovirus that reanimates your dead. Let's be friends. The more objects you can identify, the clearer it'll be what happened to all these contacts. We're working with very little information right now.
Prepare for movement and secure your boat. We need to pass through this rift safely. Waiting for your report.
fast. access yet.
Just shut it down and switch to the diesels. Why are we still fighting to stay afloat? Just surrender the boat. That damn crew is dying. We're killing each other over this.
No, it's fine. Perhaps he'd like to take my place and give the orders.
I won't give the order to kill my own crew.
Is this still about Timmy? I told you. He was dead. Come and watch the autopsy yourself.
We're fighting something we don't even understand. To hell with all of you.
Hey! What's gotten into all of you?
I need professionalism, not high school drama. Agreed. Now back to the reactor. I want access to the reactor itself.
The algae is blocking the way, and it's proving difficult to remove.
Then we need a decontamination procedure.
They're just simple algae cells. We could take a torch and burn them off.
Setting the air on fire inside a sub. Yeah, that could get spicy.
That's no good. We could use radiation. If it's a simple organism, a neutron flux would kill it.
Much like fire, really. Only without the flames.
You know, either one could just as easily kill both of us, too.
We already carry traces of the algae in our blood, so that won't help. Fortunately, our immune systems are rather effective at fighting it off. Sterilizing it with radiation is actually a sound idea.
How would you set that up?
We could rig up a neutron source to get a stable flux.
But they're stored near the reactor's bioshield. That area may be irradiated. The reactor's operational, so there may be a risk of radiation exposure. Be quick, and it's nothing. But proper dosimetry is still required.
It'll fry the algae. Then we remove the source, and no more radiation.
It's neutrons, not radioactive particulates. So it should be safe once we're done.
I'll get the door to the auxiliary staircase open.
I'll build a timed rig to hold the source.
I'll calculate the dose required to kill the algae.
Then it's settled. XO, help Zach find the right materials. Let's get rid of this algae.
Do be careful out there.
I'll be down in engineering. I'll see you there.
What is it? Report saved. Return to your task.
Hey, what do you reckon? Michael's looking way too stressed to handle all this. Do you think he was right? Well, saving your own skin in a war ain't exactly rare. We're only human after all. Take this, Frisker. It'll tell you how close you are to the radiation source. You hunt down the source, I'll try to get the power back up here. Stay stuck pretty tight. The radiation level's low, but the Frisker will still pick it up. Just don't go sleeping with it tucked up against your gut overnight, and you'll be fine. Watch yourself out there. The stairs are slick as hell down here with all this algae. The Frisker will lead you to the neutron source. It will read hot. hell was that? You good? I could have sworn I heard screaming. Another crew member still alive? Damn, that sounded a whole lot nasty. Maybe we should help them. I'll seal it. This vent and the whole path. But if it's a crew member, we ought to try to catch him. I'll seal this passage until we figure out what all the ruckus is about. At least you've got a gun if it comes to that. Anyway, you best get that source over to Kelly now.
Now I see it. It's so obvious. She was always there. She's waiting for me. He's not our enemy. Don't you get it? He came to join us. To join humanity. To finally unite us. To give us a purpose. My wife. Now I know how to reach her. We just have to stop fighting. All he wants is the key, and then he will bring us all together. The key. I'm worth nothing. He'll crush this boat just to return the key!
Man, what the hell?
Now, we're all in.
Stay professional. That was the enemy trying to get into our head.
I've received the source and the apparatus to erase.
Now begin the decontamination. I don't want a single trace of that algae left on my boat.
Shouldn't we talk about what happened to Michael?
The enemy reaches into the mind itself, and it preys on weak minds. Keep your thoughts clean and clear.
The artifact structure is remarkably complex. I've placed it in the mass spectrometer in the science compartment.
It matters to the enemy, so the mainframe's been studying it ever since we found it.
Perhaps I should look over the data myself.
There's no urgency. The data is complex, and I'll handle the artifact. The moment our enemy gets it, they'll use every possible weakness. How can you not see that? We need access to the reactor. Until then, nothing else concerns you. Don't waste your time. Return to your post and clear that algae. The reactor must be repaired.
Hello again. So, he wanted to be with his wife so badly. It offered good things. It is hard to resist. He thinks it's right. Do you think so too? That depends. Maybe you should take a pill and ask the other side. Probably, but I wouldn't like that ending. Think about what you want, because the clock's still ticking. Bye.
The rigs are ready. I tested one on the reactor door and it works. The algae dies under neutron radiation, like any other living thing.
Michael, he didn't look like himself. What?
The knife stopped his heart, and then the algae took control and started changing him. So the captain was right. It's a bioweapon. AIM, now it's vital we clear the submarine with the rigs we've built. It'll halt it for a while, long enough for us to find a better way to fight. If the biohazard reaches extreme levels, it could tear the hull apart from the inside, so be careful. This algae has knots, like the central hubs of a nervous system. Most of them are in the maintenance stairway. Place the sources at the knots, and the rest of the cells will die too. We now have access to the control room and the bioshield. Now we need to work out what's causing the pressure and temperature to run.
I understand what needs to be done. Assign me to inspect the reactor, and I'll come up with a plan. I hope it can be saved, and we won't be forced to shut it down.
Michael wanted to stop the reactor for good.
He surrendered to the enemy. The reactor is the heart of the sub. We have to keep the power flowing. Then this is our last chance to decide what to do with it. At least we'll have access to the reactor and can understand what's happening. That's not an option. We must avenge our fallen crewmates. We must use every resource we have. Ready for your command?
Yes. Acknowledged. Report saved.
Shift's over. At last, we have a way to fight this algae, and the reactor's almost repaired. Now, keep an eye on the biohazard level, and don't let it climb too high. Otherwise, the biomass will grow enough to crack the hull, and the whole boat will implode. We all need to watch that algae. The torpedo room inspection is complete. Relevant information has been archived in the mainframe. We found a handheld console belonging to one of the crew there. It's now in the officers' quarters. The reactor room has been looked over. Report and notes are available in the mainframe database. The lava lamp was found in the reactor room. Pretty fascinating. Get some rest in the officers' quarters, then report to the captain. We should continue.
Michael's gone. Gone. Maybe he was right. Maybe give him the key and it stops.
Listen to yourself. It hollowed out a good man, and now it's using his voice through you.
I'm not converted. I'm tired of people dying.
It cannot get the key, not ever.
You don't even flinch. He's gone and you're already doing math.
Someone has to. Grieve if you must. But the key stays locked and it stays with me.
Fine, fine. But remember my words when another one of us turns.
The cleanse worked. We bought ourselves some time. Try not to waste it,
Now we can fight this algae. Finally, we can reach the reactor. I'll rest a bit and start checking all the sequences, conduits, and pipes. I have some theories, and I'm going to test them. At least we have hope now. Yeah, like a warm room I keep. When I'm tired, it's louder. So I don't sleep. I just work. Safer that way.
saved. Now proceed with your task.
Hey, mind if I bend your ear for a minute? My hands are still shaking. That monster near the reactor? What the hell is up with that? We're still floating. I'd say that counts as winning. Long as the team holds, I like our odds. But when we start turning on each other, that's when I get nervous. Running low on jokes, Chief. That's how you know it's bad. Michael, the big bear of a guy, now gone off the deep end. He told me once about his wife. They were one hell of a couple. Fought their way through half the wars in Europe. This scar of his that he got from a landmine. So many crazy stories. Just gone.
Now we have access to the reactor. Good work. Now we need to fix it. It should help us fight the enemy. I told you already. I have my orders, you have yours. Keep the submarine ready for a fight. Then you hold them together. A crew that breaks is a crew the enemy has already boarded. We're near the sunken city. Let's determine where we are and continue our movement towards the enemy. Analyze the debris, and it should tell us what happened here.
It's hard to grasp, but it seems the ocean floor hasn't just shifted slightly. According to our sensors, we're above an entire sunken city. It means our enemy can reshape entire landscapes. I hope our home is safe.
They certainly didn't just add water to the oceans. Even melting the ice caps wouldn't add so much this fast. It seems they managed to sink the tectonic plate itself. That's why the whole seafloor has changed.
Not even close. We're deep underwater. Land can't sink that fast without anyone noticing.
We must understand what happened to this city. Collect as much information as you can.
Will our boat even be able to face that kind of power? We're nowhere near as strong as they are.
Seems like as long as we're underwater, we're safe.
The mainframe keeps working to crack the code of the artifact we recovered. It's revealed a heading towards those creatures' base.
Prepare to press on toward the answers. Let's find out what we're fighting. The hull. It's almost crushed. We need to repair it fast.
They've drowned the whole island. We should stop them before it's too late.
We're all dead. They sank a whole city. Did you... Maybe Michael was right. Maybe we should surrender.
We must stand, and we have the key. It can lead us to their home base. We're probably the only humans who can oppose them now. We need a working reactor, and we need a warhead.
I can't. We should stop this. We should just give him the damn key. Don't you tell me! I won't follow your orders anymore!
Leave him. If he's a traitor, deal with him accordingly.
Then it's just the three of us left to fix everything.
I'm very close to fixing the reactor.
If you get manual access to the shafts, you can use the override command.
Is that even permitted?
I have command authority. Now gain access to the shafts. Kelly will help you with that.
I hope Sharon can fix the reactor without me.
Our numbers are dwindling. We must use our resources carefully.
Damn. We should just do our duty. I'll be waiting for you by the ICBM compartment.
What is it? Report received and saved. Proceed.
I can feel it calling, like a warm bed after the cold. I'm so tired.
Something's wrong with this whole section of the boat. The compartment's full of this algae. We need to be more aggressive about clearing it, and I can feel all this mess calling to me. Don't think I'm weak. I can control myself, but I'm not so sure about Zack. He's so young. Just another victim of this boat. None of us should have been... By protocol, we should have surfaced and surrendered. But there's such a thing as chain of command. And as long as the captain's alive, we follow his orders. No, I'm really worried about him. Things turned dangerous far too quickly. Right. About the warhead. You really should get over there. There should be a working terminal somewhere. And try not to run into that monstrosity. The terminal will initiate the maintenance procedure. Wait until it finishes, then activate the missile extraction sequence. When it's done, I'll extract it from the maintenance terminal.